Okay, cool. And we are live. Live. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are again killing it, enjoying it. Not on FanFest. I actually gotta shoot the homies a message because it's anyway. I'm here with the show, bro. Sharpie Charlie. How you doing? How you feeling, bro?
Hey man, I'm great. Good morning. Had a good run this morning. I was running like city out there, just going through it, just pressing, counter pressing, just nonstop. Call me Jess Park.
And I assume you have a pretty nice workout playlist, right?
So here's the thing. I go to these classes and like today was
Oh,
very much like pop. It was a good mix of pop. Like it was some Britney Spears, you had some Katy Perry, you had some Beyonce, you had just Rihanna, you had like this big top 40 hits. So it was very, very engaging.
Yeah, you love that. Love being engaged.
Need the energy.
Hey, okay. Well, so it's mom's birthday today.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Mama
Yeah,
Crone.
so we're gonna start it off by watching some football together and hopefully watch some Baby Blue Baddies. We're gonna go get some lunch, have
Delish.
some hearty hars, and then I'm gonna drop her back off at the home because she doesn't fly back home until tomorrow. But I
Okay.
do kick it with have some plans with some friends that I made. So later I'm gonna go to a tiki bar that just opened up that everybody's talking so much about and they love and ranting and raving. So I'm gonna check that bitch out. All I care about is will the drinks get me drunk? That is the most important part.
I feel like tiki bars have a good hit rate. Like they're
Yeah.
pretty solid. The flavors are common. It's hard to mess it up. It's like a hamburger. You know what you're gonna get if they cook it. So like this isn't that complex. Do your job, tiki bar. Make Crunk happy tonight. All right.
Facts. Because if not, I will laugh at you. I won't say anything. I will not go Karen on social media. But yeah, I just won't go again. Well, let's pull up this
Oh
these lineups. Oh, let's share
I
screen.
missed that.
There we go. Man City women. This match against Chelsea. We got Yamashita, Greenwood. I'll just read it this way, and then
Yeah.
Greenwood, Fowler, Ward, Kennedy, Wahabi, Park, Kasparai, Fujino, Shaw, and Hasagawa. So obviously Alexandri is not healthy. We do not have a Lauren Hemp. I mean, how are you feeling? What does the squad make you feel?
Shouts to the homie Mark. Talking last night on Breaking Bread, it prepared me for this moment, right? I think if I hadn't been up there with y'all and like gone through the permutations that you brought up, like who could be out, what could happen, the wings, the defenders getting shuffled, I would be like, oh my God. But this is clearly something the team knew was coming, right? Like again, these aren't last minute decisions. These are things you prep for Wednesday, Thursday. You see what happens Friday, and you kind of know what's going to happen. So we have enough. We still have Bunny. We still got Roar. We still got Jess. Like we got people to score goals. Of course, Hemp's creativity is a beast, but I love what Mary Fowler's been doing this year. And quietly, Alba's been looking really solid. Like she's growing into herself in the team way better than the first 4 or 5 matches. But I was like, yeah, this is a little too much. Take a break. So I do think it sets up though a Chloe Kelly appearance. Like you're gonna need to sub her in for one of those wingers at some point. So I'm excited to see how she comes and what spark she can provide. But my biggest concern is the defense. Not having Alexandria back there is a tough, tough, tough loss. How are you feeling, man?
Oof, yeah, I'm with you. This is going to be I'm gonna eyes on Kennedy. How she does. This is a chance for her to prove that she belongs. Like she, even with the injury, she should not have lost her spot. This is going to be important for us because with our lack of size, I do think that she could be key against Myra Ramirez. We'll get to the Chelsea's lineup.
Yeah,
And
man.
with just the speed and everything and the intensity, I'm sure Chelsea will try to just pop the ball up and over them. That will help her out. It just depends on if she's able to keep up with the speed of those players and in the one-on-ones and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm gonna be interested in Roard because a big thing with City is our press. And I love Roard, but like how intense can she help apply the press? How long will she apply the press? Who will be out there trying to make up for maybe what she doesn't give? Yeah, like you said, I think this gives a fantastic chance for Kelly to come on and hopefully kill the. I don't know. I like part of me feels like Cloak. She should be in this match. Like I know she's not doing, but also I can say when she comes on, her pressing has gotten better, but it's still not there. There are definitely moments where she does turn off. And you can tell that she's feeling it because even when she comes on, you see her trying to instantly get that scoring goal or whatever. She's trying to make moments out of the very short time she has on the pitch. So, I mean, I would like to see her. How about this? Who of the young players on the bench, Blinkilde Brown, Pryor, Thomas, Murphy, would you want to see any of them out on the pitch or even O'Carroll? Yeah.
I'm gonna hold that question for a second because the
Yes.
Chloe Kelly thing, right?
Yes.
I honestly think it's a legs thing, bro. Like Chloe Kelly's 26, and again, not old, but you have a 20-year-old Fagino, you got a 20-year-old Mary Fowler, and I just think there's an advantage to having fresh, younger legs that can just press. Like Mary is a dog, Fagino is a dog, might be a Chihuahua, but like that she goes in. And so I think like you need all your club, like you have 5 subs for a reason, right? So getting to your other question, who would I want to see? Jasmine Kelly off the bench, and I guess Bakunde Brown always feels good to me. I always like what she does on the pitch if you need a sub in midfield. But I honestly don't think anybody comes off this bench except Chloe Kelly. I think when you playing teams to the quality of Chelsea, especially without 2 of your top 11 in
Mm,
Alexandria and him, I don't think you go and put young players in that position, right? Because
that's
it's a very similar match to with Barca. I don't believe there were like 4 or 5 subs made, right? Like this is a 90-minute match, old school. You might see 3 max. Like I could see Laura Coombs getting on for solidity, and even if it's showing up a lead, if it's holding a lead, if it's keeping a draw, whatever, like I think you trust the older vets in this type of match. And nothing against the kids. They're just
yeah.
young. They're just young.
No, I mean that's fair. That would be a lot of pressure to put them on. We saw last season, Gareth didn't when I was begging, pleading for
Mhm.
when you could tell that the players who were on the pitch weren't playing their best or maybe didn't seem or maybe they were tired or whatever. I wanted him to kind of put Blinky out there, see what all these other players could do. And we met in the middle. He gave us Jess Park and now she's out
And
there
boy,
killing
look
it.
at her.
Yeah,
Look at that.
so
It just
it will be interesting. Blinkilde Brown has played a lot, and she does show her quality and where we know she can be. It will be interesting to if he does play any of them. I think if there's any of them, it's going to be her. Like the only way they're going to play Pryor is are any of those other players is if something really bad happens
injury. Yeah.
or we somehow end up by like 3, which I do
Which
not.
would be crazy.
Yeah.
Last thought about the lineup. I believe Bunny is going to be Bunny. The more I slept on it, the more I thought about it. I'm like, Bunny Shaw shows up in these moments. Like she is a clutch player. She has the clutch gene. She is her. Um, and so her will be there. And I'm excited to like this is what you want as a supporter, right? You want to have the biggest match of the weekend. You want to always be in these things. We've been chasing Chelsea for so long. We talked to Mark. We've beaten them at Stamford Bridge. We've you know, I think each team had the same amount of points last year, right? Like it was a 3-3. So like we can go toe to toe with them, and as long as there are no crazy Russell red cards, I like our chances, bro.
Sheesh.
Like I really feel good.
Good. Killed it, Vamp, and until we absolutely need to. Let's pull up this Chelsea side.
My God.
Mm.
Some hitters, man.
Yeah, Hampton, Bronze, Bright, Bjorn, Baltimore, Noonskin, Cuthbert, Wrighton, Hamano, Canard, and Ramirez up top. So Brighton, Bjorn, that's interesting. Ashley Lawrence on the bench. Who did he predict?
No,
Bjorn? Brighton, Bjorn?
no Buchanan's out there.
Yeah, there we
Buchanan's
go.
hurt.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one that's missing.
So
I know,
these,
like on FOTMA right now, they have it listed as like 3 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 4 attackers. So I wonder, will that be more like a back five, like with wing backs? I
mm,
don't know. Let me see Bjorn. Bjorn's 5'9", so no, she's gonna be out left. So who's gonna be the other defender?
yeah, with Bright.
Or maybe it is a back three. Because Lucy Bronze is there. We know who she is. We know what she does. Millie's a true center back. But yeah, Cuthbert, Hamano, they're true mids. New Skin is a mid. Like, and we thought about Bunny's size being them having the size to counter. She can clearly go over Millie Bright. Like, where there's
Yeah,
no Buchanan as
it's
support,
just if it's just Millie Bright,
it's
yeah.
Millie Bright and a bunch of tiny people around her, bro.
Wow,
Like,
this could be
that
a
changes everything. Now, will we miss Lauren Simp's beautiful left-footed crosses, right? As she
yes.
gets to the byline, yes. And I think Mary and Fujino can get some chances up, or even Jess Park, right? She can go around. But I'm interested to see this setup because sadly on FOTMOP, they don't have it like laid out. Like, so you can't really get an idea. You just see the positions.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm intrigued because it, and now maybe Bomb Pastor is like, big jokers to just go for it. Like, I'm gonna go 3-5-2 and just 3 defenders across the back, 5 midfielders, 2 attackers, and just run at you and like push the game since we're at home. Interesting that Alex, not
Oh,
Alex, Lawrence didn't get a shout.
hey.
Hey, look who it is. Woo.
I guess it's my turn to be nervous.
Please talk to me about your defense. Who is playing defense beside Millie Bright, please?
Oh, Natalie Bjorn,
Okay,
which
Bjorn will. Okay.
yeah, that's yep, not loving that, not loving that at all. Buchanan is our fastest center back, and
Yeah.
so I talked at length last night about what a great start to the season she had. I was not expecting this at all. Um,
Fine.
ooh, I don't know. I'm not feeling very good about it.
Yeah, we were a little nervous at first on our own, and then we were looking at that lineup, and I was like, Bright, Jordan. Wait, I'm seeing because I'm not the most familiar with your
Right.
defense. So
Right.
we were definitely looking for wait, who's the two big center backs that are supposed to
Yeah, and she's 5'9", so it makes sense. Yeah, that clicks. And then Baltimore on the left. This is gonna be interesting because we have our injuries. You could have your injuries.
yes. No him.
How you like? Do you think your attack can be the attack we've seen going against City missing? Its best, I would say, or its most athletic center back.
Yeah, it's not the attack so much that I'm worried about. It's the midfield, right? Like,
Okay.
so, like, I think if the midfield can hold on to the ball and have spells of possession, I think that they should be able to create opportunities for the attack. But it's the other end. Like, I think I really think there's going to be a battle in midfields because on the flip side, I think if City are able to hold on to the ball, I don't think they should have issues creating opportunities. So especially against this defense, I mean, this is a big moment for Natalie Bjorn. She's mainly played against like in the Champions League or generally against lesser opponents. So we'll see.
This is spicy now. I mean, also shouts to the Japanese connection in the midfield. You all have Amano. We of course have Yui. I was looking at your little lineup. I'm like, there are so many countries represented. It's like the United Nations out here. Like, it's really
Yeah.
impressive how like diverse. I'm looking at nobody is the share but Lucy Bronze and Millie Bright and I guess Hampton, right? But like, I'm like, okay, this is a beautiful display of the world. As the wingers, you spoke
Yep.
up of Kaynard and Wright, and which one do you think has a better advantage going against Kasparov, which is Wrighton, or Kaynard going against Wahhabi?
So okay, I will admit I'm not that familiar with your fullbacks,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I would say Kennerit generally is the more dynamic one.
yeah.
She's the one who's gonna bring like, the pace, obviously. She's the one who's gonna be like actually taking on defenders. She's the one who can like create chaos, right? So
Mhm.
I would say like I think if Chelsea are gonna emerge with a positive result, they would need a big performance from Kennerit in particular.
Yeah. And also Guru Brighton's baby face is so deceiving. Like she's 30 years old.
Yeah,
She doesn't look a
Yes.
day over 23. It
Yeah.
is the most confusing thing. Like how you still look this good? Like normally you don't see that from the other side. So shout out to
right.
her.
And
Shout out to her, dude.
that baby face is deceiving too, because she's intense. You know what I'm saying? We call her
Super
Guru
intense.
Roar because she she screams after she scores. You know what I'm saying? Like she has a killer instinct for sure.
Also one of my favorite FIFA players last season. Her card was
Mm.
amazing. We had a ball. I love her. Love Guru. Just not today, please. Just be off. Just be off today. No injuries. Just miss some
Yes.
chances.
Yes. Struggle.
Just miss hits. Just
Please.
struggle. Struggle.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. Well, seeing this lineup, we just talked about this match yesterday, but you did worry. You did admit that you're worrying. Do you still hold on to that 2-2 draw that you predicted last night?
I would be happy with it,
Yeah.
honestly. At this point, I mean, yeah. In terms of prediction, you know what? I'm not gonna predict bad things. I'm
Yes. Like
sticking.
that.
I'm
That's
sticking with
good.
my 2-2 draw. I'm not gonna be unrealistic, but I'm not gonna be negative.
A
That's
point
fair.
earned. A point
Yeah,
earned, not 2 points drop. There you go.
Exactly.
Kronk, are you feeling
Exactly.
the same with your 2-2 draw?
it's interesting because with their change in defense, I feel better about our chances to score, but then we don't have Hemp, which worries.
Right.
Truly, it's Fugino. We'll know in the first 5 minutes how we will look, and it's all on Fugino. If she is hungry, which she scored in Champions League in midweek, which is a good sign. She went at goal 3 separate occasions, which really she hasn't been doing since preseason.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see that coming from her. If she plays good and she's trying to distribute and look for her own goal, I think we could actually pull away and win. I don't know. I'm really excited about this. No Buchanan. I'm upset that we're not getting Khadijah versus Khadijah, like naturally.
Right. Right.
North
It's
America's finest. I think Fujino is being set up, at least on Foul Mob, on the left, taking him spot.
Okay.
And so you have that against Lucy Bronze. Can she
Mm-hmm.
keep? We know Lucy Bronze is amazing going forward. Will she keep her push back? She's really good dribbler, I think. So
yes.
can she maybe get some one-on-one opportunities a couple times a match to make a chance for Bunny or for her to finish it, right? Like if she could cut in on that right, because that's what Lauren Hemp can't do, or she can, but naturally she's left-footed. So if
Yeah.
she can get past Lucy and just get that shot off, who knows what happens? You shoot her to keep her, anything goes can happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued. I am worried that Kennedy's going to be the mark. Tom loves to talk about the mark, and I think when she gets the ball, Myra Ramirez will be running like a freight train at her because she's just she's weaker on the ball than Alexandria. And so you want to force her into mistakes. Does that mess up our buildup? We have to play a lot of long balls and concede possession. So many questions with AK. Now, I hope she stands up to the challenge. And, Gareth, I know he understands his players better than we do. So I'm sure he's built something in, maybe dropping Yui back more and Roard to just add support. But it's going to be interesting to see, like, who's going to get that first goal to really, like, swing the match. Because somebody's going to get it. I think it's in the first half. I just don't know who. And I see a goal for City. So I'm going to go 1-1 draw. Low scoring, 1-1 draw. Everybody leaves okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, we move forward.
I think that's a good point, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is like a low scoring draw, because I feel like it may reach a point where both managers are like, you know what, let's get out of here with a point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because dropping 3 points at this, like you laid out the scenario, right? If City loses this one and you all win the game and him against United, we know how it is to try to catch Chelsea, and it doesn't happen. So once they get a 5-point lead, they hold it. And that's massive. So yeah, Gareth is definitely thinking on the road. If I get a point from this, we can get them back at our place at Joy later in the season. We'll take that chance. So yeah, it's definitely. I don't think it'll be City's most explosive performance. But again, they did it against Barca, right? They ran at Barca. So maybe he says, fuck it. We've done it once. We could do it again. But, sitting back wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Okay.
This is fun, man. This is so fun.
I'm starting to get my palms starting to get a little sweaty.
Where's Mom's spaghetti? Mama crunch.
Little she. I know. Mom, I need a hug.
Man. It's gonna be good.
All right. Let's head for us in the US. The game is on ESPN Plus. So enjoy that. We will be on Blue Sky. I'll probably honestly make my posts on Blue Sky, just copy and paste it onto Twitter.
It's there. Hey, engagement, man. There's a reason that millions of people are still there. It's okay.
Yep. All right. Well, Mark, we appreciate you for popping in and joining us again for a little bit.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go prepare and
yes, sir. I love it. I love the energy. It's so necessary right now.
Yeah, it sure is. Anyway, we'll talk soon, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, bro.
All right, Sharpie. See you, friend.
See you, man. See you tomorrow.
Yes, you know the vibe. Shady gang, shady gang, shady gang.
Let's go, City.